Welcome. This is Derker. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys five ti- five tips, things you can, five things you need to improve your chess. Forgive the video format, but in any case, okay. First, the practice in different games formats. Yes. What I'm saying is practice in blitz. 5v5 blitz. I guarantee you, if you play 5v5 blitz, you get a little bit more time to think and you can improve your blitz. You have to improve, you're going to practice your opening development in blitz, and after you play those 10 games a day or 5, depends on you. I recommend 10. You play 3 games of rapid. If you want to improve your rapid, play a little bit less rapid, so every time you play your rating will not fall, but play 10 minute rapid games per day, of 3 10-minute rapid games per day. You will see improvement. Step 2, opening development. Opening development is part of the fundamentals. What this means is playing development moves like knights before bishops and castling on move 10 before attacking. I recommend one opening for black and two openings for white. One of the openings I recommend is the Caro-Kann as black. It's a solid structure. You can play it until you get to 2000. If you set in stone for life if you play that. For white, I will recommend the Vienna, and to actually see someone play the Vienna and get more info on the Vienna, I will put links down below. There's different chess channels playing with this opening, and one of them is actually Chess Teacher to actually give you the opening, and you can buy his course. It's from Gotham Chess. I really highly recommend, if you really want to improve, either buy Gotham Books How to Win a Chess book, or go to his Chessly site and go improve. Now, from the third step is visualization training. I would recommend you to do this. It will increase your board vision and understanding. First, picture a move you made in one of your games and try to find the second move after that. What I mean is, if you play like queen to a2 check, what is the move after that? The king moves, with what pieces you're gonna bring in. Picture that in your mind. It can be a small sequence of moves. It will gradually improve your game. I really highly recommend this, and do the same for your opponent. Try picture different openings, what your opponent's going to do. Try to defend horrible positions. Try as many things as you can. In your head, you can sit at home. You don't have to be in front of a board. You can use a board just to see the setup you want, the position you want to try to learn or try to put in your head, so you can visualize. Try to visualize, if you put a board in front of you, what's the best move, not by moving the pieces. You can do that at first, but try to think in your head. Chess is a head thinking game. You're mostly in your head. If you play tournaments, you're gonna be in total silence. It's just you and your head. So if you by practicing this, you will increase your board vision. You will see which squares is what is which color, like D4. If in white's perspective is black, and typically it's going to be a London or any any other opening associated with D4. E4 is a white square, so it's a white. It's going to be either Scotch or Vienna Gambit, Queen's Gambit, you name it. Very different. There's lots of openings in E4 and by doing this visualization training, you will gradually see which squares is which and what opening will be. If someone says E4, you know exactly what it is. I can't stress enough how important this is. Step 4. Checks, captures, and attacks. And do what matters, and do it correctly and do it consistently. Now, checks, captures, and attacks is like we say, like I said earlier, if I give a queen check. There's a forcing move, so a king has to move, or something has to block the check. It's a forcing move. Captures, you can capture a piece, capture a pawn, and attacks. Which piece attacks what square or a piece or something like that. It goes directly to piece activity, which I'm going to talk in a moment. And the idea of do what matters and do it correctly and do it consistently is part of training. If you train correctly, if you do it consistently and you do what matters, the thing that matters most is your fundamentals. If you do your fundamentals correctly and consistently, and you will see a really big improvement. It is your base. If you cannot develop, you cannot fight in the middle game. You cannot even go into an end game and try to win. So do what matters. So which move matters most in the position right now? Do it correctly and do it consistently. Can you maintain the correct moves? Not best moves, the correct moves in the position consistently and correctly. Correctly evaluate the position for that specific move. If you do this, it's gonna take time. It's gonna really take time. If you're 700 ELO, it's gonna take 6 months. Everything I'm laying out for you right now, you will be at 1000 in 6 months if you do this. It helped me. It really helped me. And in any case, in the description below, I'm gonna put links to different channels talking about more of this. And there's going to be channels about, it's going to be channels, how I'm going to put this, is going to be channels showing you guys how to do this, how to implement this in your games. And in any case, on to step number 5. Step number 5. The last step, mental improvement and peace activity. I told you we're going to talk about it later in the video. Now, mental improvement. The things about mental improvement, what I mean by it, is how to improve your mental state during a game. By playing lots of games, you win some, you lose some, you feel horrible. You see someone higher rated and you lose, and you say, I should have lost that. No. By thinking that way, you will lose again, and again. I recommend turning off that ELO rating, so you cannot see your rating and you cannot see your opponent's rating. I've beaten. I was a 900 and I beaten a 1200 rated player by doing this. And I did it with simple developing moves. Sorry for that. Simple developing moves, and I've won. I played a solid structure. I checked for captures. Check captures and attacks. Do it matters, do it consistently and do it correctly. I did that in the game and I won it. Forcingly. And so this is what I'm gonna suggest. Turning off your ELO rating system will greatly improve your confidence, because you won't know who you've beaten, and you will consistently beat someone at your level and below, or you will sometimes beat somebody above your level. And piece activity. After you developed your pieces, try putting it on active squares. Look at your position and see which piece is currently attacking another piece. Is it protected? Where are you going to break through with your pawn break? If you're going to do a pawn break, are you going to do a sacrifice of a piece to get into a position to put another piece on that square? You need to look at your position, which piece is actually helping the position, is doing something in the position, like an open file, and your rook is not an open file, but your opponent's put his rook and the rook on the open file. Where are you going to put your rook? You have to think about it. Bishops and knights. If you do these things, you will improve. I promise you that. I have it from first hand experience. And again, in the comments below, you can tell me if this really helped you. And in the description below, you're gonna see links to the different videos, and links to different channels to help you find the right people for the right things to improve for yourself. My method doesn't cost you anything, except if you want to, except with buying a book from Levi Rosman or any other chess book that you find you need. But that's it. The rest is up to you. You play with yourself. You teach yourself. I'm giving you the tools, giving you the ideas. The rest is up to you. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.